If you've been feeling a little less vibrant, a little more tired, and find that your physical or mental performance simply isn't what it used to be, you are certainly in the right place. And please know that this feeling is not inevitable. It's a sensation shared by millions in their prime, a slow, quiet erosion of energy and physical readiness that many incorrectly attribute to the simple passage of time or just getting older, often masking a deeper, more solvable biological problem. You might be trying everything, from the latest morning stimulant or energy boost to high-dose magnesium supplements. Yet you still find yourself waking up feeling depleted, not restored, and perpetually playing catch-up with your own energy levels. What if we told you that the key to unlocking true, sustained vitality, restoring pristine circulation, and comprehensively rebuilding your cellular strength lies not in an aggressive morning regimen, but in a precise, powerful, and scientifically optimized nightly protocol? There is a secret, a profound biological blueprint for nocturnal repair that unfortunately most people over the age of 45 have accidentally compromised or deactivated simply through the routines of modern life. We want to emphasize this crucial truth. Your body isn't fundamentally broken. It's merely out of sync, lacking the necessary timing and the precise raw materials to engage its deepest, most essential rhythm of self-renewal. We are here today to directly challenge the conventional wisdom that a singular supplement, such as magnesium, is the complete silver bullet for optimizing sleep and profound health. While magnesium is absolutely essential, serving as a critical foundation for thousands of biological processes, it functions as a highly effective facilitator, not the primary strategic planner for this magnificent nightly repair effort. Tonight, before you even consider closing your eyes, you have the opportunity to intentionally flip a biological switch that restores deep, youthful circulation and reignites your natural, vigorous drive. We are going to professionally reveal the two critical vitamins that act as the true master conductors of your body's sophisticated repair orchestra, along with the exact, perfect, and non-negotiable moments you must take them to receive their full, life-altering biological benefit. Stay with us through every detail of this deep dive, professional script, because understanding the precise mechanism is the first and most vital step toward the comprehensive solution we are about to unveil. Here at Natural Health Secrets, we prioritize solutions that work in perfect harmony with nature, providing your body with the exact signals and resources it requires to perform its designed function, repair, regenerate, and finally, consistently thrive. Now, let's professionally analyze exactly what is happening inside the human body that causes this feeling of systemic sluggishness as we transition past our peak energetic years. The pervasive phenomenon we are observing isn't simply graceful aging. It's a systemic, nutrient-driven decline in the body's highly efficient ability to clear waste and rebuild itself. During the critical hours of deepest rest, the two primary biological culprits for this feeling of deep, frustrating, and chronic fatigue are often completely invisible without precise testing. Yet their status can be dramatically measured and corrected. The first and most critical issue is a profound slowdown and restriction in circulation, a condition known professionally as endothelial dysfunction, which is the foundational problem. The smooth, non-stick, and elastic lining of your vast network of blood vessels, the endothelium, starts to become subtly stiff, less pliable, and less responsive to the body's moment-to-moment demands. This stiffness, which is a slow but steady process, is directly and functionally related to the decline of a crucial and powerful signaling molecule, nitric oxide or nitrogen monoxide. Nitric oxide is the natural, gaseous chemical your arteries utilize to instantly expand and relax the blood vessel walls, ensuring smooth, highly efficient blood flow and delivery to every organ, including the brain and the sensitive tissues responsible for physical performance. After the age of 50, the body's endogenous production of nitric oxide begins to drop sharply, leading to a kind of systemic vascular sluggishness that affects everything from stamina to cognitive clarity. When your arterial walls are stiff and restricted, your heart is forced to pump significantly harder, your blood pressure rises, and your overall delivery of essential oxygen and restorative nutrients is fundamentally compromised. This constant, low-grade struggle for your heart and circulatory system is profoundly exhausting, and it constitutes a significant, unaddressed reason why you feel heavy, tired, and unrefreshed every single morning. Regardless of your sleep duration, the second major factor contributing to this decline is widespread mitochondrial fatigue, which we can describe as an energy production crisis occurring at the deepest cellular level. Mitochondria are the tiny, specialized powerhouses, the energetic batteries, residing within nearly every single cell of your body, from your heart muscle to your neurons. They are solely responsible for efficiently converting the food we consume and the oxygen we breathe into ATP, which is the primary, essential energy currency used by your muscles, your complex brain, and your tireless heart. As we age, these tiny batteries slow down in their output, become less biochemically efficient, and tragically, they start accumulating more cellular waste and oxidative stress. You may mistakenly attribute this to simple mental exhaustion or muscle soreness after light activity, but it's accurately your 37 trillion cells crying out for fuel and not consistently receiving the necessary components to regenerate their own power supply. This is precisely where the traditional, isolated fix, the well-meaning habit of reaching for a standalone magnesium supplement, often falls critically short, leading to sustained disappointment and continued chronic fatigue. While magnesium is critically important, serving as a foundational cofactor for over 600 enzyme systems in the body, it is a facilitator, not the primary strategic director for this profound nightly repair process. Magnesium alone simply cannot reverse already stiff arteries, nor can it fully reactivate the deep repair and anti-aging genes that have effectively gone dormant. Due to lack of signals, it absolutely requires explicit, precise instructions from the true biological leaders and signaling molecules in the system to initiate profound change. Imagine attempting to construct a highly sophisticated, multi-story building with only high-quality cement. You critically need the architectural blueprints, the structural steel, and the highly trained construction crew. Magnesium is the foundational cement. But the two synergistic vitamins we are about to discuss are the chief architect. the structural steel, and the construction foreman directing the entire nightly operation. The truly encouraging news, and the core operational secret of natural health secrets, is that this powerful, innate biological rhythm can be completely and demonstrably restored once you understand the two missing vitamins and, critically, the non-negotiable, perfect moment to effectively utilize them. Most individuals treat vitamin consumption like a simple, daily chore, quickly swallowing a handful of various pills with their morning coffee and hoping for some general improvement. This passive approach fundamentally and dangerously ignores the complex, beautiful, and precise internal biological clock that governs your entire body, your circadian rhythm, and chronobiology. Your body operates on a rigid, highly specific schedule, a rhythm that dictates when essential hormones peak, when blood pressure naturally drops, and when the absolute maximum capacity for cellular repair is reached. If you carelessly ignore this fundamental biological clock and introduce your foundational repair nutrients at the wrong time, you are inadvertently wasting a substantial portion of their potent, therapeutic biological benefit. The profound secret, confirmed by deep scientific studies into chronobiology and professional nutrient timing, is that your body's most powerful, intensely focused repair window is not active during the day, but at night, precisely aligned with the deep, non-REM sleep cycles. This highly prioritized, prime repair window occurs consistently roughly between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., a time when your body completely shifts gears from the demands of active metabolism to a comprehensive, systemic renewal state. During this essential nightly period, several crucial restorative processes are initiated simultaneously, all of which are absolutely necessary for long-term health and sustained vitality. Your brain, for instance, actively clears metabolic waste and accumulated toxins in a recently discovered process called the glymphatic system flush, effectively hitting the cognitive reset button on your entire brain function. Your muscle and connective tissues begin detailed, microscopic cellular repair, precisely drawing on all available nutrients to rebuild, repair, and strengthen the structural integrity of your body. Most significantly for men's health and hormonal vitality, peak testosterone levels are regenerated. Nitric oxide production is reset and optimized, and inflammation, the quiet killer of endothelial health, finally cools down and subsides when you deliberately flood your system with the correct, precise nutrients 30 to 60 minutes immediately before this critical window begins. You send your body the exact biochemical signal it has been patiently waiting for, the clear green light to aggressively rebuild. Taking these strategic vitamins in the morning often forces them into a biochemical conflict with cortisol, your primary stress hormone, which is naturally spiking to prepare your body for the complex demands of the upcoming day. By intentionally consuming these synergistic nutrients in the late evening, you create an ideal and undisturbed biochemical environment for true, profound healing, where your body is not distracted or compromised by the competing demands of active digestion, physical exertion, or environmental stimuli. It becomes entirely and completely focused on one singular, non-negotiable mission: comprehensive nocturnal cellular renewal and vascular repair. This precise timing is not merely an optional suggestion, it is the fundamental, professional difference between mild, temporary symptomatic relief and a deep, profound, and lasting cellular restoration that affects every metric of health. Now that we have firmly established the crucial, non-negotiable timing, let's formally introduce the two key vitamins that are the master builders and restorers of this nightly process. These vitamins are readily available and not rare or expensive, but their profound, synergistic combined effect, when administered at the perfect moment, unlocks a repair cascade that many individuals over the age of 50 simply haven't experienced in decades. Our second star nutrient, which we can accurately describe as the hormonal switch that turns on the entire repair mechanism, is vitamin D3, the potent pro-hormone. Historically, most health professionals have strictly thought of vitamin D3 only in terms of its function in bone health, believing its primary job is simply to help absorb calcium from the gut. In reality, vitamin D3 is significantly more complex and powerful. It functions ubiquitously as one of the most fundamental and potent pro-hormones in the entire human body. It actively engages and influences the expression of over 1,000 different genes, many of which are directly involved in regulating vast biological processes such as inflammation, immune response, blood flow dynamics, and critical hormone balance. Critically, D3 is a foundational and necessary component for the robust, endogenous production of that necessary arterial expander and signaler we discussed, nitric oxide. By activating the specific genes responsible for optimal endothelial health and function, D3 helps maintain the necessary flexibility, responsiveness, and wide-open state of your delicate arteries. Think of D3 as the essential key that perfectly unlocks the door to optimal and unimpeded blood flow, ensuring that nutrient-rich, oxygenated blood can efficiently reach every single tissue and cell that urgently requires nightly repair and regeneration. As we naturally age, our skin's critical efficiency at converting solar UVB rays into vitamin D3 plummets dramatically, and the modern, mostly indoor lifestyle only severely exacerbates this deficiency, leading to dangerously low levels that directly compromise vascular integrity and immune health. When D3 levels are insufficient, the arteries begin to stiffen, overall energy output plummets, and both physical readiness and emotional stability begin to noticeably fade. Restoring and optimizing vitamin D3 levels is not merely about avoiding a deficiency state. It is about actively regaining a total body feeling of resilience, strength, and systemic readiness that serves as the very definition of long-term vitality. For a professionally advised and noticeably restorative effect, especially when integrated into the nightly protocol, we suggest aiming for a robust daily dosage of approximately 5,000 international units, or IU, of D3. However, we must professionally advise that the delivery system is paramount. D3 is classified as a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it must be properly consumed alongside a healthy, clean fat source to ensure full, proper, and maximum absorption in the digestive tract. Taking D3 on an empty stomach with plain water is largely ineffective, as the body's metabolic machinery struggles to successfully incorporate the nutrient. into its systems without lipid carriers. The clear practical fix: consistently take your D3 with a small, healthy fat source, such as a teaspoon of high-quality, cold-pressed olive oil, a small piece of avocado, or even a few high-fat nuts, precisely 1 hour before your intended sleep. This simple act ensures that the essential nitric oxide switch is fully engaged, primed, and ready to orchestrate the complex nightly repair cycle. Now we transition to our first star nutrient, the one that makes D3 safe, profoundly effective, and essential for longevity: vitamin K2, the silent director and traffic controller. If D3 is the key that opens the circulation door and promotes calcium absorption, K2 is the highly specific traffic cop that accurately directs where those materials go, ensuring they build structural strength and, critically, don't create blockages. The body's complex calcium metabolism is defined by a deep and challenging paradox. Calcium is absolutely essential for rock-solid bones and necessary, proper muscle function. But it is catastrophic and dangerous when it inappropriately deposits in the arterial walls and soft tissues. When you effectively absorb calcium, thanks to the help provided by D3, your body has the vital, minute-by-minute decision of where that mineral will be ultimately deposited. Without sufficient, high-quality vitamin K2, specifically the highly bioavailable and powerful MK7 form, calcium can slowly but surely begin to accumulate and calcify in your arteries and soft tissues. This inappropriate accumulation is the primary driver of dangerous, long-term arterial stiffness, making your vast vascular system rigid, and consequently compounding all the systemic circulation issues we previously discussed. K2 activates to specific and profoundly effective proteins, matrix protein, or MGP, and osteocalcin, which are the construction crew. MGP is the specialized protein that literally patrols the inner walls of your blood vessels, actively grabbing stray calcium molecules and precisely escorting them away from the sensitive arteries and soft tissues. Osteocalcin is the complementary protein that then ensures that the calcium is effectively pulled and concentrated into your bones and teeth, which is precisely where it structurally belongs, maximizing your skeletal strength and integrity. This precise, K2-dependent mechanism is the ultimate long-term protector of your vascular integrity, ensuring that the critical blood flow improved by D3 remains smooth, elastic, and entirely unrestricted for decades. The emotional and physical impact is profound and long-lasting. A slow but noticeable return to smooth, effortless circulation and a quiet, deep, underlying feeling of foundational health that allows genuine confidence and physical performance to fully rebuild without relying on external stimuli for the most potent arterial and structural bone protection. We professionally recommend a nightly aim of 90 to 180 micrograms of vitamin K2, critically utilizing the superior and long-lasting MK7 form. We must reiterate that it is an absolute professional mandate that K2 is always paired and consumed with D3, as they operate in a perfect, interconnected, and powerful biological dance. We've discussed the two core vitamins, and now we must talk about the magnificent, undeniable synergy that occurs when we intentionally bring this power trio together: vitamin D, 3 plus vitamin K2 plus the essential magnesium glycinate. The true, lasting power of natural health solutions often resides not in a singular, flashy miracle compound, but in the perfect, synchronized teamwork and professional orchestration of several essential, foundational nutrients. When these three are accurately combined and perfectly timed, they unlock a cascade of professional biological benefits that no single supplement, including standalone magnesium, can ever hope to achieve. We have established that D3 efficiently boosts nitric oxide production and primes the system for vascular flexibility, and K2 ensures the arteries are kept clean and structurally sound, directing the calcium. Magnesium glycinate then confidently steps into its role as the essential coactor that facilitates countless enzymatic steps in the process and, crucially, prepares your entire nervous system for the deepest level of restorative sleep possible. Magnesium is, in fact, absolutely required to successfully convert the inactive storage form of D into its final, most active form, meaning that even if you consume 5,000 IU of D3, it may not be fully utilized without sufficient circulating magnesium. Furthermore, the glycinate form of magnesium is highly favored because it is bound to the amino acid glycine, which is a powerful, natural inhibitory neurotransmitter in the brain. Glycine gently but effectively calms your complex brain and central nervous system, naturally promoting a state of profound relaxation without the addictive or sedating side effects associated with pharmaceutical sleep aids. This gentle relaxation allows you to smoothly slide into the deep sleep phases that are absolutely essential for maximum hormonal repair and restoration. This perfect synergy ensures that the nightly repair cycle isn't merely attempted or partially executed, but is fully, successfully, and deeply completed, resulting in a morning where you feel steadily strong, mentally clear, and deeply charged, rather than being jittery or perpetually drained. The practical professional fix for the synergy: consume the entire power trio, your D3 5000 IU, your K90 to 180 mcgm K7, and your quality dose of magnesium glycinate about 1 hour after finishing your final meal, always accompanied by a small, healthy, clean fat source. If you are finding this comprehensive breakdown of nutrient synergy and precise professional timing to be helpful and truly revelatory, please take a moment right now to gently hit the like button and subscribe to Natural Health Secrets. Your consistent engagement is invaluable and helps us professionally share these doctor-recommended natural health protocols with more people who are actively searching for real, scientific solutions, not just empty quick fixes. We've discussed the what and the when, but the final, critical secret to sustained success involves tuning your entire internal and external environment so that the D3 and K2 can execute their full therapeutic work flawlessly. Your vitamins, regardless of their high quality and potent dose, will always struggle and be compromised if your daily and nightly lifestyle actively fights against their delicate biological mechanisms. The following 5-step nightly ritual is the final, essential piece of the puzzle, aligning your entire life with your body's deep, innate demand for comprehensive nocturnal renewal. Step 1. The timed dinner achieving metabolic clearance. You must, as a strict rule, finish your last consumption of food 2 to 3 hours before your intended bedtime. And the nutrient drop. The reason is simple, but carries profound biological weight. Your body cannot successfully engage in the energy-intensive process of heavy digestion and simultaneously execute deep cellular repair if your stomach and complex intestines are still actively wrestling with a large or complicated meal at midnight. Your body's energy, resources, and critical blood flow are primarily diverted to the digestive tract. This diversion severely compromises and minimizes the primary, non-negotiable repair window, completely preventing the deep hormonal and vascular restoration we are actively aiming to achieve. The simple, consistent act of fasting for 2 to 3 hours before bed allows your digestive system to finally rest and simultaneously signals the body to enter a cleansing state, maximizing the benefits of restorative growth hormone release and cellular self-cleaning, a process scientifically known as autophagy. Step 2. The nutrient drop. The precise, consistent signal, approximately 60 minutes before you intend to be asleep. Execute the nutrient drop with absolute consistency. This is the exact moment when you consume your full power trio, D3 5000 IU, K to 90 to 100 ATM CGM K7, and your chosen magnesium glycinate dose. We want to emphasize the quality of the healthy fat source here. It must be simple, small, and clean for optimal, easy absorption. Ideal professional sources include a small spoonful of pure virgin coconut oil, a few drops of a quality, non-oxidized omega-3 supplement, or even a modest piece of high-fat, clean protein. This simple, consistent ritual is the daily, non-negotiable signal to your deep physiology. It is time to strategically shut down the day's internal stress and begin the process of deep, comprehensive, overnight restoration. Step 3. The digital detox. Melatonin's best friend and protector. At least 30 full minutes before your head hits the pillow, you must dim all lights and decisively turn off all blue light-emitting screens, including your phone, tablet, and television. Blue light is scientifically proven to be the most potent known suppressor of melatonin, the foundational hormone that governs your sleep-wake cycle and plays a crucial, often underestimated, role in regulating all your body's major repair hormones. Exposure to blue light right before bed effectively sends a mistaken signal to your brain's master clock that it's still midday, severely blocking the natural, necessary release of restorative hormones and artificially spiking the alertness hormone, cortisol. Cortisol at night is the primary biological enemy of deep repair, as it keeps your entire nervous system in a state of low-level alert and directly prevents the necessary relaxation of your blood vessels and the entire muscular system. We encourage the use of dedicated blue light blocking glasses or activating the night shift modes on your devices if they are absolutely necessary. But a complete, decisive detox is always the professionally superior and preferred method. You must consciously give yourself the absolute gift of a 30-minute quiet transition period, allowing your natural, endogenous melatonin production to rise organically and unimpeded. Step 4. Gentle movement and diaphragmatic breathing. The vagal reset protocol, before you finally settle into your bed. Dedicate a minimum of 5 focus minutes to light, gentle stretching, or, more importantly, deep, conscious diaphragmatic breathing. This specific practice is not intended as exercise. It is exclusively designed to consciously and intentionally activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is medically known as the rest and digest or repair system. Deep, deliberate breathing, such as the established for 7-8 technique, inhaling gently for 4 counts, holding the breath for 7 counts, and slowly exhaling for 8 counts, sends an immediate, powerful message of safety and relaxation to your body's vagal nerve. This rapid physiological shift significantly lowers your heart rate variability, promotes the opening of your blood vessels, and effectively primes your entire brain and body for the deep healing stages of sleep. It's a powerful, natural tool to rapidly lower the circulating cortisol that may have built up throughout the busy day, ensuring that your 2 master vitamins and magnesium are working within a truly calm, receptive, and optimized internal environment. Step 5. Mindset reset: the gratitude anchor and cognitive rest. The final secret, and perhaps the most important for men's long-term health, emotional stability, and high-quality sleep, is a simple, deliberate mindset reset. Spend a minute or two deliberately writing down 1 to 3 specific things you are genuinely grateful for from the past day, or simply planning 3 small, highly achievable tasks for the morning. This seemingly small, physical act tells your entire nervous system to immediately cease the endless cycle of rumination and worry about the day's stresses or the coming week's challenges. Worry and deep rumination keep your brain in a state of high alert, again, dangerously pushing up cortisol and making the critical, deep stages of sleep frustratingly elusive. The simple, externalizing act of writing down gratitude pulls your mental focus away from the perceived, internal dangers of the day and firmly anchors you in a state of psychological safety and contentment. This final step optimally primes the brain's chemical environment, allowing restorative repair hormones to rise naturally and ensuring the cognitive and emotional renewal that is equally as important as the physical restoration. When you consistently combine this powerful, integrated calm routine with the nightly drop of your synergistic vitamins D3, K2, and magnesium, you are not trying to forcefully manipulate your body into getting better. Instead, you are finally giving it the full, intentional permission and the precise, essential resources it requires to do what it was profoundly born to do: repair, regenerate, and successfully maintain its own core vitality. This is the kind of profound, lasting, and integrated balance that pharmaceutical intervention can never truly fake, because it is built directly into your magnificent, self-regulating human design. The commitment must be highly consistent every night, but the subtle, powerful, and deeply restorative changes will demonstrably begin to show up in a matter of days. You will experience smoother, more immediate, and effortless mornings, a quiet, undeniable confidence in your physical readiness, and a profound improvement in your overall sleep quality that truly feels like the return of sustained youth. That's not a magic trick or placebo. That is simply your foundational biology finally working the precise, beautiful, and efficient way it was intended to work. When it is consistently given the correct signals and the right fuel at the perfect moment. This three-part supplement strategy, meticulously paired with the professional 5-step ritual, forms the solid backbone of the entire Natural Health Secrets philosophy. Optimal health is achieved through precise timing, professional synergy, and absolute alignment with nature's wisdom. So, tonight, before you settle in for your deep rest, intentionally set your power trio on your bedside table with a small, clean source of healthy fat. Make it a small, quiet, profoundly powerful ritual, a nightly promise to yourself that whispers, "I am taking back my health, protecting my arteries, and optimizing my incredible human design." You will start noticing the subtle changes in days, significantly better sleep onset, smoother, more energetic mornings, a renewed sense of sharp focus, and a quiet but noticeable inner confidence that flows only from deep, foundational health. Before we conclude this vital episode, we want to hear directly from you, the dedicated and health-conscious viewers of Natural Health Secrets. What is the one thing in your current nighttime routine that you are going to immediately change? Based on the professional nutrient timing secrets we shared with you today, comment below right now and share your planned modifications, or let us know if you have specific, in-depth questions about the critical K2 and D3 synergy. We personally read every single message and plan to professionally answer the most common and insightful questions in our future videos, continuing to build this powerful community of natural health pioneers. If you found this detailed, comprehensive, and professional protocol to be truly helpful and life-affirming, please honor our commitment to high-quality content by giving this video a gentle, encouraging thumbs up like. Subscribing to Natural Health Secrets ensures you absolutely never miss a vital protocol, a professional recommendation, or a deep dive analysis on fully optimizing your built-in human design. And finally, share this video with a man, a friend, or a loved one who you deeply know needs this exact message of renewal, restored confidence, and genuine, lasting, systematic health. Take exceptional care of your magnificent body. Feed it wisely with the right nutrients at the right time, honor its essential rhythms, and rest deeply, allowing nature's powerful intelligence to repair you from the inside out. I am your guide from Natural Health Secrets, professionally reminding every single viewer that it is absolutely never, ever too late to start feeling strong, vibrant, and fully alive again. Good night, and we will see you in the next video as we continue to unlock your incredible natural health potential, one secret at a time.